Today, we embark on an exciting journey back in time, where pixelated adventures and electronic melodies captivated the hearts of gamers worldwide. Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the realm of nostalgia and celebrate the golden era of gaming. And in this video, we'll be counting down the 5 best games that left an indelible mark on the gaming landscape between 1980 and 1990. The 80s and 90s were a transformative period for the gaming industry. From the emergence of arcades to the birth of home gaming consoles, this era paved the way for the innovative titles and franchises we know and love today. Whether you were a joystick-wielding adventurer or a button-mashing hero, there was something for everyone during this remarkable time. Before we dive into our top picks, let's take a moment to appreciate the technological marvels that defined this era. Remember those chunky cartridges and the distinct sounds they made when inserted into your console? Or the anticipation of waiting for a game to load from a cassette tape? These were the humble beginnings of gaming, where imagination took the form of pixelated universes and where you, the player, became the hero of your own story. So, grab your virtual time-traveling goggles, because we're about to embark on a thrilling journey through the best games of the 80s and 90s. From timeless classics to hidden gems, we've handpicked 5 remarkable titles that defined an entire generation of gamers. Get ready to press start, as we begin our countdown of the 5 best games between 1980 and 1990. Let's jump right into the action. But first, let's kick things off with our number 5 pick, a game that took players to new dimensions and tested their reflexes like never before. We're talking about the iconic classic, Donkey Kong, released in 1981. In Donkey Kong, players took on the role of Jumpman, later known as the legendary Mario, as he embarked on a daring rescue mission to save his beloved lady from the clutches of the mischievous Donkey Kong. This game, designed by the legendary Shigeru Miyamoto, marked the debut of not only the beloved plumber but also introduced us to one of gaming's most iconic villains. As Jumpman, players had to navigate through multiple levels filled with perilous obstacles and relentless barrels rolled down by the vengeful Donkey Kong himself. The gameplay was simple yet incredibly addictive, requiring precise timing and quick thinking to overcome each challenging stage. What made Donkey Kong truly groundbreaking was its innovative platforming mechanics and vibrant visuals. It set the foundation for the platforming genre, inspiring countless future games and establishing Nintendo as a force to be reckoned with in the gaming industry. The success of Donkey Kong not only solidified Nintendo's place in gaming history but also laid the groundwork for the creation of other beloved franchises such as Super Mario Bros. And Donkey Kong Country. It's incredible to think that this humble arcade game from 1981 sparked a legacy that continues to captivate players to this day. So, grab your virtual hard hat and get ready to climb ladders, dodge barrels, and embrace the nostalgia as we honor Donkey Kong as our number 5 pick among the best games of the 80s and 90s. Now that we've conquered the treacherous barrels of Donkey Kong, it's time to venture further into our list with our number 4 pick, a game that revolutionized the way we interacted with virtual worlds. Get ready for a journey like no other as we explore Tetris, released in 1984. Created by Alexei Pajitnov, Tetris took the gaming world by storm with its addictive gameplay and simple yet brilliant concept. The objective was deceptively straightforward: players had to manipulate falling geometric blocks, known as tetriminos, to create solid lines that would disappear and score points. However, as the game progressed, the tetriminos fell faster and required quick thinking and strategic placement to prevent the screen from filling up. What made Tetris truly captivating was its universal appeal. The game's elegant simplicity made it accessible to both casual players and hardcore gamers alike. Its intuitive mechanics and escalating difficulty provided a satisfying challenge, keeping players hooked for hours on end. The success of Tetris was not limited to its addictive gameplay. It was the game that transcended borders, becoming a cultural phenomenon. With its availability on multiple platforms, from arcade machines to home consoles and even handheld devices, Tetris reached a global audience, captivating players across different generations and cultures. Beyond its gameplay, the iconic soundtrack composed by Russian composer Pajitnov's fellow countrymen showcased the game's immersive and mesmerizing experience. The catchy melodies added an extra layer of engagement and became synonymous with the Tetris brand. Decades later, Tetris remains a staple in the gaming industry, continuously reinventing itself and finding new platforms to conquer. Its addictive gameplay and enduring appeal have cemented its place as one of the greatest games of all time. So, get ready to rotate and slide those tetriminos into place as we celebrate Tetris as our number 4 pick among the best games of the 80s and 90s. With Tetris stacking up our excitement, we eagerly move on to our number 3 pick, a game that transported players to a post-apocalyptic wasteland and offered them the chance to rewrite its destiny. Get ready for an epic adventure like no other as we dive into the iconic world of Pac-Man, released in 1980. Developed by Namco, Pac-Man introduced us to the lovable and voracious yellow protagonist who quickly became a pop culture icon. Players took on the role of Pac-Man, navigating through a maze filled with power pellets, fruit, and, of course, those pesky ghosts, Blinky, Pinky, Inky, and Clyde. The objective in Pac-Man was simple yet challenging: gobble up all the dots in the maze while avoiding the pursuing ghosts. However, strategic power pellets turned the tables, allowing Pac-Man to temporarily turn the tables and chase down the ghosts for extra points. What made Pac-Man truly captivating was its addictive gameplay, vibrant visuals, and catchy music. The game's intuitive mechanics and progressively challenging mazes kept players hooked, constantly striving for that high score and the coveted bragging rights among friends. Beyond its gameplay, Pac-Man transcended the gaming world, becoming a cultural phenomenon. It spawned a plethora of merchandise, a hit animated TV series, and even inspired a top 10 pop single, solidifying its place in popular culture. The impact of Pac-Man cannot be overstated. It introduced a new level of complexity to arcade gaming, with its maze design and enemy AI, setting the stage for future generations of games. Pac-Man paved the way for the growth of the arcade industry and helped establish video games as a mainstream form of entertainment. Even after more than 4 decades, Pac-Man remains an enduring symbol of the gaming industry. It has seen numerous sequels, spin-offs, and reimaginations, yet its original charm and addictive gameplay continue to captivate players of all ages. So, grab your power pellets and outsmart those colorful ghosts as we pay homage to Pac-Man as our number 3 pick among the best games of the 80s and 90s. With Pac-Man adding a burst of nostalgia to our list, we eagerly march on to our number 2 pick, a game that redefined the platforming genre and introduced us to an iconic hero on a quest to save a princess. Get ready for an adventure of epic proportions as we delve into The Legend of Zelda, released in 1986. Created by the visionary designer Shigeru Miyamoto, The Legend of Zelda took players on a mythical journey through the land of Hyrule. As the courageous hero, Link, players embarked on a quest to rescue Princess Zelda and defeat the malevolent Ganon. What set The Legend of Zelda apart was its open-world exploration and non-linear gameplay. Unlike many games of its time, it provided players with the freedom to traverse vast landscapes, discover hidden secrets, and solve intricate puzzles at their own pace. Equipped with a trusty sword, shield, and an arsenal of tools and weapons, players ventured into dungeons, battled ferocious creatures, and encountered memorable characters. Each dungeon brought new challenges and unique items, empowering players to unlock their full potential as they progressed. What truly captivated players was the rich and immersive world of Hyrule. From lush forests to treacherous mountains and mysterious caves, the game's intricate level design and atmospheric music transported players into a realm of adventure and fantasy. The Legend of Zelda was a game that rewarded exploration and rewarded players' curiosity. It introduced innovative gameplay mechanics, such as the iconic hookshot and the ability to play musical instruments, adding depth and variety to the overall experience. With its memorable characters, intricate dungeons, and a timeless tale of heroism and destiny, The Legend of Zelda laid the foundation for one of gaming's most beloved and enduring franchises. It sparked a legacy that continues to thrive, captivating new generations of gamers. So, grab your sword and shield, don your green tunic, and prepare to embark on a legendary adventure as we honor The Legend of Zelda as our number 2 pick among the best games of the 80s and 90s. With The Legend of Zelda taking us on an unforgettable quest, we've finally arrived at our number 1 pick, the ultimate game that not only defined an entire decade but also revolutionized the gaming industry. Get ready to witness gaming history in the making as we celebrate Super Mario Bros., released in 1985. Now, some of you might remember that we've previously dedicated an entire video on our channel to Super Mario Bros., exploring its groundbreaking gameplay, iconic characters, and its impact on popular culture. If you haven't watched it yet, I highly recommend you check it out for a more detailed look into this legendary game. In summary, Super Mario Bros. Introduced us to the heroic plumber Mario and his trusty sidekick Luigi as they embarked on a quest to rescue Princess Peach from the clutches of the villainous Bowser. This side-scrolling platformer captured the hearts of millions with its vibrant visuals, memorable music, and innovative level design. The game's precise controls, imaginative power-ups, and hidden secrets created a sense of discovery and replayability that was unparalleled at the time. It set the standard for platforming games, inspiring countless imitations and solidifying Mario as one of the most recognizable and beloved characters in gaming history. Throughout the years, Super Mario Bros. Has continued to evolve and innovate, giving birth to a vast and diverse franchise that has spanned numerous sequels, spin-offs, and adaptations across various gaming platforms. Mario has become a cultural icon, transcending the boundaries of gaming to become a symbol of joy, nostalgia, and endless fun. So, if you haven't already, make sure to check out our previous video dedicated to Super Mario Bros. For an in-depth exploration of this groundbreaking game. It's a journey you won't want to miss. And that wraps up our countdown of 5 incredible games from the 80s and 90s. It's important to note that these games were not ranked based on their quality or superiority, but rather represent a selection of iconic titles that left an indelible mark on the gaming landscape. There are, of course, many more amazing games from this era that we couldn't cover in this video. If you're interested in diving deeper into the individual stories and gameplay experiences of these games, please let us know in the comments section below. We're always open to creating separate videos dedicated to exploring the rich history and impact of each game. Remember, gaming is a vast world filled with countless treasures, and these 5 games are just the tip of the iceberg. So, if you have any suggestions for other games or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, feel free to share them with us. We're here to bring you more nostalgic adventures, insightful discussions, and celebrations of gaming excellence. Once again, thank you for joining us on this journey through gaming nostalgia. Stay tuned for more exciting content on our channel, and until next time, keep gaming and enjoying the incredible experiences that this medium has to offer. Subscribe to our channel. What's the game? Your ticket to the world of gaming.